Hello, we are from Gyeonggi University, Team KHI, Juwon, Changhan, Minseok, and Junyoung. We are going present stock page on Fila Holdings. Fila Holdings was established on July 1991. Was independent of Fila Global Group through management buyout in 2005 and acquired Fila Global trademark and business right through leverage buyout in 2007 to operate through worldwide licensing. Business classification by major subsidiary can be divided into Fila divisions, such as direct sale of Fila brand in Korea and abroad, and Akuset division, which is in charge of golf-related brand. In the Fila sector, there are Fila Underwear, Fila Kids, and Fila Golf operate 4 Fila branded business and other business. The concept of Fila Underwear is to establish differentiate brand that add simplicity and sporting functionality. Fila Kids is launching a differentiate sporting concept product with a luxurious image for children aged 3 to 13. Fila Golf has established a specialized line that allow golfers to choose according to their TPOs.
Due to COVID-19, the fashion market is developing in a completely different way. In particular, changes in the fashion industry are the rapid growth of digital commerce, the growing interest in health and well-being, and the expansion of support for eco-friendly brands and platforms. Fila is looking for opportunities in this environment. Diversified distribution network focusing on digital platforms by actively utilize third-party platform channels as well as their own shopping malls. Protection of workers' human rights and labor rights in the supply chain. Expanding the athleisure market, a fashion trend that breaks the boundaries between sportswear and everyday wear. Development of eco-friendly shoes using recycled materials. Akuset Holdings, its subsidiary company of Fila Holdings, which designs, develops, manufactures, and distributes gold products in the United States, Europe, Middle East, Japan, Korea, and international wide. Its majority of revenue is derived from the operations in the US. Its product category include golf balls, shoes, clubs, globes, gear, and golf wear. Its key revenue is generated from the sales of golf balls and golf gloves. The operation segments are Titleist golf balls, clubs, gears, and FootJoy golf wear.
The clothing is manufactured by the process of the sewing, etc. via the fabric of textile products. So it can be the value-added product. Fashion and design, materials, aesthetic sense, brand image, and style can also lead to adding the value to the product. Due to the aftermath of COVID-19, last quarter of local fashion market experienced 2% negative growth. Last year, it faced 3.6% minus growth and leading to face consecutive negative growth. According to the Korea Federation of Textile Industries, sports apparel market and innerwear market each encountered minus 7.6% and minus 3.5% negative growth. However, thanks to the increased demand for the golf wear and sleepwear, the negative growth was able to be offset by 3.3% and 0.9% each. Casual apparel market got 1.9% growth. In the overall market, casual apparel consists 38.9% and occupies the largest pie. We assume this change originated from the current change of working environment, which led many people to work in their home as telecommuting. In 2021, Korea local fashion market is supposed to grow 1.9% compared to the last year. Plus, people are doing revenge consumption in against the last quarter's COVID pandemic, making the outstanding growth in premium goods consumption. According to Oxford University's Our World in Data, half of the US citizens have been vaccinated. The rate is expected to be accelerate due to most states strongly urged to get vaccinated. Korea also started to speed up its rate. Data shows 55.2% of people got their first round of the shot and 27.9% full vaccinated with the second shot. Due to its incremental increase of vaccination rate, it shows the dramatic situation similar to last year's incident would less likely to occur. According to the data from Korea Statistics Bureau on online shopping trend, total trade transaction through online has increased 6.5% compared to the previous year. Online sale being increased and 70.5% decline on total clothing industry shows clear sign on customer preference on online shopping. Therefore, many offline shops are expected to change this distribution channel online.
Now we'll move on to the investment point of Fila Holdings by analyzing its one of the most profitable division, Acushnet Holdings. The investment point would be the growing size of the golf industry. According to the National Golf Foundation's count, in 2020, there are 24.8 million golfers, which is an increase of 2% over the previous year, and women golfers have increased 8%. National Golf Foundation estimated that 3 million people played on a golf course first time in 2020. One of the drivers of industry growth would be attributed to increased number of millennials. According to the same count, there have been 30% increase compared to the previous year. While there are newcomers to the industry, count shows that the main driver for the growth accounts for increased number of rounds played by the core players. Reports cited that existing players played average 20 rounds during 2020, which is the highest since recorded in 1998. As a consequence, Acushnet sales have increased twice compared to its previous period. However, its main competitor, Callaway Golf, also shows a similar performance, so it's fair enough to say that Acushnet's success for this period is mainly because of improvement of the general industry. This could lead to new players joining the market, making golf industry more attractive, which would intensify the competition and it will be the risk factor for Fila Holdings.
As we said, in some points, there are detrimental factors alongside the company's upcoming quarters. However, we still believe that the stock is a bit underpriced due to the current impacts. We expect the revenue will be about 15% higher in the end of 2021. This slide shows our valuation of Fila Holdings. It has been showing outstanding performance for last 2 quarters, as you see. It will face a bit lower revenue in third and fourth quarter. Based on the controlling interest that the company can obtain, we calculated approximate price. To calculate the stock price, we use PER valuation. In using this method, we can get our target price by multiplying forward EPS and appropriate price-earning ratio. To get PER multiplier, we use Korean clothing industry PER and global competitors PER comprising Callaway, Adidas, Mizuno, and Fila Holdings itself. We tried to get appropriate global PER, which is 19. Its number of outstanding common shares is about 60 million, which leads us to get earning per share of 3,501 by multiplying 19 and 3,500 approximately. We were able to come up with the approximate target price 66,500 in Korean won, and which is 56.84 in dollars. Since current price is 43,600 Korean won, which is $37.61, it seems reasonable to recommend this stock. Even though there are 10% negative modification on PER and EPS, its price is still reasonable to buy, which makes the band from $46 to $56.84. So our team suggests the Fila Holdings stock as a buy. Thank you for listening to our page.